Get
we have
up
a
at
long
5
night.
o'clock.
Oh shit! That's right.
Wait, you going on your flight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. You already packed?
That's why I just wrap this
All
bitch
right,
up.
I press live on YouTube. Are we doing 2 separate ones, Rob?
Yeah.
What are we doing first?
We're doing the regular podcast first.
Oh, but you're gonna upload them in the order of mailbag
Right,
first.
right. So
then
then our podcast.
we're live on YouTube. Did I get a notification? I got a
My
notification.
cousin Rob. He goes, look at Robert Frank voting today. His girlfriend watches like all my Facebook and TikTok shit. So I go, yes, sir, 4 more years. He goes, riding with Biden, exclamation point. I said, stop it. He goes, haha, JK, fuck that guy. I can only imagine fucking Stone Cold Rob Austin fucking voting. All right, you want to do this real quick, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're live
We
on
left the shit on the
YouTube.
table.
Shit's intense.
You know what? I don't give a fuck.
Enjoy Mexico. Oh God.
Splatter, like not anything where someone will come and be like, fuck all that shit. It's like
Testing. Did you just throw an empty glass shot against your couch?
That's what we're doing already?
Jesus
how we
Christ.
rolling, baby.
Calm down.
They see me rolling.
You don't need a- you don't
Nicky
need a-
Sanchez text me. He goes,
you don't
"Yo,
need a
I
new
thought the
couch,
podcast
Rob.
was-" Huh?
What are you gonna buy a new couch next week when you break that one?
Yeah.
Every week you're
I
breaking
just broke the
shit.
couch.
Every week break shit.
Furnished the whole fucking place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of fell asleep at like 10 o'clock last night. 3:15 this morning comes.
Ray, your camera is
Wide
super
up.
close to your face. Is it because you're sitting
Hold
close?
up.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let me fix it.
It's just got to be pulled back a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't want to pull it back because then you're going to get the hutch. Actually, what if we do this?
Let me just read some of these things.
How's that, Joey? Is that better?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Let's see.
No.
Just
Dude, last night when I did the solo stream, I got an alert. Robert Frank is now live on YouTube. I haven't gotten any alert.
I just got an alert before. Someone says New Jersey legalized weed. Listen, I voted for it. So did you make sure you checked that one off, Rob?
No,
You didn't circle the fucking. Are you serious?
I just went down the list of page 1.
You didn't really want to fucking vote for weed?
I mean, I really don't care about it.
What?
Like,
Dude.
it's not going to.
Yeah, legalizing weed would be awesome. Then we could like smoke weed, dude. I never smoked weed before.
What?
You've never?
I did it
Same.
once in high school, but it was only like it's like a Bill.
Oh, that burp stunk.
It was a Bill Clinton story. Like I didn't
Squares.
inhale. It was just like one fucking. And then
Are
I
we
coughed.
are we ready to go?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
put
what,
the most
we're-
dangerous
Oh, we're live.
chemicals in
Okay.
your body with all of this fast food
Yeah, I
shit.
know.
See, if I go to my YouTube, which you're going to hear feedback right now
Legalizing
for
weed
a
would
second.
be awesome.
There we go. Now I
got
got
a
to fucking
super
pause it.
chat from Lockers Bull Riders, just for $1, and he didn't say anything.
Oh, we are going up against the Joe Rogan Experience right now too. He's doing a live.
election. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few people in his versus ours.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, watch the Joe Rogan podcast. They're live. All right.
All right. Let's start the show. We'll get everything underway and we'll get rocking and rolling because Ray's got to be up early tomorrow.
Ray is concerned that Trump might win, so he's heading to Mexico tomorrow. All right, well, I'm gonna go live on the audio.
Yeah, let's
We're
do
already
it.
live on YouTube.
Yeah, let's do it.
Testing real quick.
Testing.
Marissa says to me sometimes,
All right, here we go. In 3.
Hey, Mark Massaro is in the house. Mark is one of our elite members he's like the most ghost elite member that we have. Like
insane.
I never see him in the live stream. He never hits up the Ask the Bros segment. He's just an elite member that just fucking
Just chill.
just does his thing.
By the way, there's people saying that I want to legalize weed so I can eat more.
Can you imagine Joe with the
Dude.
munchies?
It's because I invest stocks in some of the weed stocks. So to me, legalizing weed, it's also good for crimes. Like a lot of people get arrested for bullshit like weed, and I feel like you shouldn't be arrested for weed, dude. It just seems stupid.
Yeah.
It's 2020. Anyway, going live in 3, 2, 1.
Marissa says to me sometimes, "Your legs are getting bigger." No, bitch, they ain't getting bigger because I don't train no goddamn legs.
You're listening to the Glorious House of Gainz podcast. Here's your host, Robert Frank. You're that CrossFit guy that bashes CrossFit. And I'm like, yeah. Like, dude, I love your shit. Can I take a picture?
Watch this. This is going to be a first time ever, okay? I'm going live on the Glorious Podcast Instagram story.
Oh, yeah?
Glorious Podcast Instagram. We are live right now on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/RobertFrank615 and watch the show live. We got Joey Bag of Donuts. We got Ray Worldwide, Jackman with the Permanent Tan, and we got Tupac in the house. Check us out. youtube.com/RobertFrank615. See you later.
Just
All right.
to confirm, you waited for me to press live on the audio stream.
Yeah. So
the
hey, everyone. Glorious House of Gainz podcast, episode 132. I am at the round table of testosterone, which is actually a square because we have a leaf in the middle of the table. To my right, we have the butcher, the baker, the donut maker, Joey NPC. What's up, Joe?
Another one.
To his right, we have, he's thick in the midsection. Don't let him bang your daughter or she'll need a C-section. Jacked man with the permanent tan, Ray Cheapskates. I know I threw you off with that because you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
Oh, you did? You heard about it? You heard it? You fucking
guys.
I
That's
assume
right.
you're gonna
Because
get into it.
after the podcast, I will be going home to prepare my things, and I'm getting some new J's, probably like 5 pair. I'm looting all.
I
this
have a feeling that he doesn't know what I'm talking about. He thinks he knows.
All right,
Oh, this is another cheapskate story about me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So okay. So let me just read a super chat.
Everybody in the middle, let's go.
That's gonna be topic number 1. So we got a $5 dono from Yeet or Be Yeeted.
Yeet or be yeet.
It says YouTube is trying to block me. Trump 2020.
All right.
So for those of you who don't know, it's election night, right? Rob?
Yes, it is. It is election night.
But before we get into any of that stuff, Rob, do you want to explain why you're calling Ray a cheapskate?
Well, we still have our Patreon stuff to do.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's give the bros their due. Okay.
Let's keep it in order.
Let's give some time for the super chats to pile up because I know bros got shit to say tonight. We are going to give a special shout out to patreon.com/RobertFrank615 as a way that everybody can support the Glorious House of Gainz podcast for all this amazing content that we give you each and every week. Mike K, Jocks Irvin, and Cedric Terry are our new members this week. Welcome to the family. And now we have to get to our $30 tier, which is no chump change. God amongst men. Jocks Irvin, Chicano Batman, I'm sorry. Adam Brooks, David Tibbetts, Will Torres, Lane Yardley, Jeremiah Robinson, Small Fry, Sean C's, Carl Angel Sr., Ray M. Jr., Jared Watson, CT Undeniable, Black Belt, Patrick Edge, Jacob Heimer, Vincent Baffa, DJ Bubba Rocks, a certified motherfucking G, Jeremy J., Joe Arakawa, we're going to call him Joe Arizona, Bryce Burke, Tyler Vincent, Bryce, Kevin Zerbano, Chris M, Kiwi Jace, Colin Moretti, Fox and Raven, who I think I saw in the house in the live stream, Jose Estrada, and Hattie Viss. And now we will get to our $60 tier, the Elite. Elite. The Elite.
Holy
Damn, Joey's
shit.
saying it.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to ask him. All right.
Wow.
Man.
I'm
Joe
feeling
must
it.
be
I'm
in
feeling
a
it tonight. I'm
phenomenal
feeling it
mood.
You know what? That was those 2 shots of screwball we did. That's why he did that.
It was the beef with the missus that got him feeling all froggy.
Oh, he's all froggy tonight. Kevin Hackey, Bill Burns, Nathaniel Ellis, Mark Massaro, the Iron Giant, Nathan Tejada, Victor M., James, Big John Nelson, Damian McCoy, Eric Perez, Cody Lawson, Zach C., and
Zach G.
nobody wanted to say it tonight. We were waiting on Tupac to say it. Sorry, Zach G. Zach G in the house.
Zach, discount code Zach 10.
Why do you keep doing that, Ray? Either way, though.
No, he changed his discount code.
That is true. Jesus Christ, Ray.
man.
All right, here we go.
Yo, somebody said that I booked a budget inn with mosquito netting. Screw you, Anthony Clark.
Could we get into this?
Is that what we're talking about? The trip?
We're
You
talking
son of
about
a
this
bitch.
trip. All right, so let's talk. Let's talk about
Let's
this.
talk about it.
Let's talk about this. So,
Okay.
all right. So our good friend of the program, right? Former co-host of the Glorious House of Gainz podcast, Beard So Strong. It's going to be his 40th birthday, right? The big 4-0. The 22nd anniversary of his 18th birthday is coming up. What is his actual birthday? 5th, right?
It's tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow? Is it the 4th?
No, the fifth Thursday.
Yeah, I think it's the 5th. Okay, because that's when we'll be there. So anyway, celebrating the big 4-0, right? So we're going, and I knew about this a couple weeks ago, but I didn't really want to commit to anything. You know, you don't know the temperature, the landscape of what's going on around these parts. So you know, it's always got to be a last minute decision. It was a last minute decision, and I booked it. Now, mind you, yesterday, okay, so we're going to Mexico. I'm going Thursday through Sunday. Ray is going tomorrow, which is Wednesday through like Tuesday of next week, right? Ray's going for like 6 days. He's taking a whole fucking week. He's like, fuck it. Beard So Strong, I think, is going the same days that I am. So I booked this trip, not knowing where it is, what we're doing, what the plan is, what the place looks like. I know nothing about this place, Joey. But because my good bros, right, my BFF, Beard So Strong, it's his birthday, how can I miss this shit? Yesterday, I get a voice memo from Mr. Ray Vegas who says, I should play it. I should play it. You know what? I'm going to fucking play it.
There's nothing. He doesn't say anything.
You know what? I don't know, so I'm not going to play, but I'll paraphrase. It says, yo, bro, just in regards to this trip that we're going on, you know, we're going to Mexico, and just because of the current climate of, you know, like the world situation, don't be bringing any of your Lubus or your Versace sneakers, or tell MB, cause she's not going, by the way. Tell no jewelry. Don't be bringing no flashy fucking sneakers, no anything like that, because you know. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, hold up, where the fuck are we going? So that triggered me to do some research on this fucking place. This motherfucker picks a 4.3 star resort. We are right outside of like MS-13 territory. We are in the jungle of Mexico, as because he knows I'm telling the truth. He's taking the top off the screwball.
No,
Here's
this is
the
all
thing.
news.
So
4.3 stars sounds decent, but I did some research.
sounds decent until you go to the fucking website and
Yeah.
find out that everything else in Mexico is 4.8 or higher.
Yeah. They're on 10. Mexico goes off of a 10-star scale.
Exactly.
So I looked it up. So you're going to Riviera Maya.
Yeah.
okay, which is a nice area. And I looked up the hotel.
Yeah.
And the best way to do it is you go to Instagram, you type in places,
Yeah.
and then you search the hotel.
Look at
So,
Ray.
so I start looking through all the pictures, and I'm like, damn, okay, there's some hot chicks that are at this place.
Yeah.
And I'm reading all their captions. And
Mm-hmm.
none of the captions are in English.
Yeah.
Zero.
No.
So it looks like where you're going, and the pictures are all usually when you go to a resort, there's like flashy Instagram photos in front of like the cool landmark at that hotel.
Right.
It's just nobody's doing that.
No.
It seems like a hotel where more local people probably go to
Yeah.
it versus tourists.
Speaking of local people, there was a beheading there last week. Fucking El Chapo has a private room there.
You're definitely
And-
going to like, and it also in the description said like the north part or whatever,
Yeah.
which almost seems like it's trying to like
Yeah, don't go to the south part. So listen, here's the funny thing, right? You Google it. This is a shoot. Go to Google the place, and look at the reviews. Like the third one down says the resort is nice, it's beautiful, good food, beautiful pool, blah, blah, blah. But don't, I repeat, don't step foot outside the resort. Like not even 1 foot. Where the fuck are we going? Ray,
Where did you
what
find
did you
it?
do to us?
Where
So
did you
Beard
find
So
it?
Strong. Beard So Strong. We're at Ray's Halloween party on Saturday night. I'm asking Beard So Strong. I was like, yo, so what made you pick this place? Why this place? He's like, I didn't pick this place. Fucking Ray picked it. I was like, oh, Okay. Now I get it.
No,
Last time he picked, when we went to Jamaica, he picked the fucking resort where Christopher Koch, the Jamaican drug lord, back in 2010, where there was all the unrest and there was fucking beheadings and slaughterings and they were going to resort territories and fucking holding people hostage. Yeah, this motherfucker picked that place too.
and we had a phenomenal time.
We did have a good time
was a beautiful
because
resort.
we didn't die.
What is your what's your how do you go about picking a hotel? How did it go down?
So this
Ray,
was
Ray goes, you know how it has filters? Ray goes to cheapest price. Filter. He's raising his hand. Lowest price. And then he goes by star rating. Lowest price, lowest star rating.
yes, sir. That's exactly what I did. God damn it.
You don't
But to my defense, wait.
Talk
so
to me,
time
Ray.
out.
Talk to us. Defend yourself.
This was not supposed to be my doing. This is Jay's birthday.
Right.
This was supposed to be his shit. So what happened was I was like, yo, Jay, because we're supposed to do something domestic. And I was like, all right, well, everything here is closed.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not the same vibe. I said I had a couple of friends who've been in Mexico. They said it was dope. Clinton went. Lindsay went, like different groups of people. Great time, no mask. Resorts are like 25% capacity. So I was like, well, Jay, you're taking too long. And, you know, I haven't talked. Rob said he's last minute. Joey said, you know, whatever, let him know to the deals if he's local. But nobody kind of got back and Jay wasn't saying anything. So I was like, fuck it. I was like, Jay, I'm going to Mexico. And he was like, okay. And I was like, all right, well.
Did you look into like Aruba or Bermuda at all?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Aruba's probably mad money. Aruba's always expensive.
I've been to Aruba before, and the pricing was more than double what we're paying. So here's how Mexico came about. Okay. So I was like, all right, a couple of people went to Mexico, had a great time, and I started getting, looking around, and Mexico was by far the cheapest destination. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go to Mexico. Just wanted to do something for his birthday.
Right.
He decided, all right, wherever you book, just send me a link. I said, Jay, I want you to pick, not fucking me. Like, take a look at some shit. This is where I want to go, or these are some of the places. So that's kind of how it came about, man. Like, as far as reviews, this shit was so last minute, and I was so tired of looking because this isn't for my birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Jay.
So you're booking somebody else's birthday.
I was over it because it takes a lot. If you don't use a travel agent, it's a lot to look into places,
do you guys
reviews and all that shit. So I was like, yo, bro, here's like 2 different places. And honestly, I did not do a whole bunch of research into this place. I did read reviews. I kind of did like the Cliff Notes, kind of read through them.
Did you see the review where it says don't step foot outside the resort or you're going to get beheaded?
Here's a good question. Do you have transportation currently from the hotel to the airport?
Of course not.
No.
Okay, so when you get to Cancun, which I assume you're flying into, and you then take
you take like the
30-minute ride.
It is. It's a 30-minute ride.
Yeah, no, I've been to Riviera Maya. What you need to do is when you ask the transportation guy, whoever it is, the taxi, whatever, and you tell him the hotel, just read his face before you get in that car. Because if you're like, yeah, we're going to there, and he's like, his eyes are like, oh, you guys are out of your fucking mind. Do not get in that car and just get back on the plane and come back. Because if he like gives you the vibe. I've done that on cruises where you get off the place and I tell the guy like, yo, I looked up this place online. Can you go there? And they're like, yo, you don't belong over there. You're not going there. Like when you go to like certain parts.
At least they keep it real.
Bro, that happened to me in Belize. The
best part is ask the government people when you get off. Like they have the whatever their version of TSA or government people. When they check the badges on the way back in. Yeah. Those people. I always ask them, like, yo, keep it real. Like, am I going to get fucking shot if I go in this area? I found it online.
Right.
When I go places with Vin always likes to look for, like, the local spots. Remember when we went to Bermuda, he found, like, some fucking...
Yeah, when he went to fucking Colombia, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he fucking almost get fucking shot?
Yeah, he did almost get
We're
shot,
looking
actually.
for him.
So he likes to go to local spots. So I don't know. I wish you guys luck, and hopefully it works out. I got a couple super chats.
All right, go ahead. Super chat it up, Joe.
All right, this one is from...
You're off the hook, Ray. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah, hopefully you guys have a good time.
Yeah, and the hurricane should be passing on through.
Oh, yeah. Well, before you get to the super chats, let me tell you something else.
A hurricane?
What? Yeah, look at the weather. But again, the every day, thunderstorms. Every fucking day. But that's just the Caribbean, every day it rains from like 3 to 4, and it just puts that, the thunder showers. But anyway, let me tell you something. What does Robert Frank look for when I'm going to a resort? Once I knew where we were going, we already booked. I'm like, well, my friends are going, so I'm going anyway. What's the first thing I'm looking into?
Beach.
No.
Gym.
The gym, right. Bro, on their official website of the resort, there are no pictures of the gym. 0. So I had to go to Google. I've seen a more exquisite gym in a fucking Econo Lodge, bro. There's a treadmill, a bike, dumbbells that go to 35, and nice scenery.
Jeez.
Goodbye, Gainz, for a couple days. Thanks, Ray.
I hope
We compress each other.
Okay, all right.
dude. Just when you get there, ask the taxi guy. Just say, "Listen, is this area safe for me?"
No.
Because if you,
No.
it's gonna be too late when you get there, dude. And he drives you
I
somewhere.
mean, you're of the same complexion, so you might get a pass there.
Hey, listen. And I speak pretty good Espanol as well. Hey, yo soy aficionado a los deportes.
I don't know what that means.
Or I could say, ay papi, don't stoppy. You know?
Gotta get you far.
In the backseat of a Regal, position doggy like a beagle, penetrating that ass like a tattoo needle. Go ahead, Joey.
We got a Big Papa Dev 55.
Oh, not Big Papa Pumpa, Big Papa Dev.
Big Papa Dev in the house.
$6.15 dono. It says, Ray gonna loot granny panties FYM. What is FYM?
FYM. Fuck your mother?
No, I don't know that
FYM.
abbreviation.
What does that mean? Live stream. Hook us up.
Yeah,
what
the
does
hell
FYM
mean? Let's see.
Yo,
Oh!
y'all sleeping on the grannies.
I was going to say 4 more years. FYM,
No.
4 years more. No.
I don't know.
I thought, I don't know. Go ahead.
This one's from Charlie Castanon, $2 dono. It says, Joey the nut sniffer wearing blue for Biden.
Jesus.
Just an FYI.
And he's wearing a rock shirt.
Yeah. 2 things Rob hates.
Yeah.
But just so you know, I mean, not that I have to provide all of you with this information, but I did go vote today, and I did vote for Trump. Whether he wins or not is a different story, but I felt the need to vote for him, and that's who I find myself aligning with more. And at least if he loses, I can still say, that's what I wanted. And unlike most people...
Didn't you almost get divorced over this earlier?
No, we got into a huge argument about it with my wife, but... because she does not feel the same way I do. But the difference between someone like
Your
me,
wife is liberal.
I don't know what she is, to be honest with you. But here's the thing. When it comes to voting, I'm going to not be like everybody else. If Trump loses, I'm not going to go around the next 4 years saying, not my president. It's my president, no matter what, because I live in fucking America. So in 4 years from now, if Trump's not in, obviously, then I'll vote for whoever I feel like it aligns with me for the next one. And again, whoever wins that, I'm not going to say all this bullshit. I'm not going to go rob fucking stores. I'm not going to fucking riot or protest. I'm going to go to work tomorrow.
Better get it while the getting's hot.
Could you believe that there are people out there that are saying that they're boarding up all of the stores, the storefronts
that's
in
already
downtowns?
happened.
No.
happened,
But the reason they're boarding it up is because they think Biden's going to win. And the Trump supporters
are going to go loot.
Because
Sorry.
history shows that Trump
Yeah.
supporters go riot and
Yeah.
loot shit.
Sorry, we have to go to work tomorrow. I don't have time to do that shit. So, yeah, my day is the same tomorrow.
I feel
no
so-
matter who wins.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who wins. It doesn't matter Democrat, Republican. What kind of a world do we live in where people have to board up their stores because they're afraid of
The outcome.
what's going to happen?
Yeah.
But look at it this way, right? People could be really happy when the Dodgers win the World Series. People in LA, they're fucking pumped up. They start flipping cards and like, how is that celebrating? Like, you should be out drinking or partying. Why are you setting shit on fire? Because something good happened.
In
I
your
don't
own
understand.
city. I don't understand when it's your own city.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And for all of the bros in a live stream, if I owe you a pair of Jordans, just shoot me a DM, yo. I'll make sure and your size, and I'll make sure I get you a pair tomorrow.
Jason Hicks, $5 dono.
Hey, Jason, how are you, sir?
It says, Ray said he was going to find a spot for me and look. And once I said I was down to go to Mexico, he switched the hotel last second.
Is that what happened?
Ooh.
We got some shadiness happening.
We had a 4.9 lined up, and then Ray found the 4.3 for fucking $50 a night off, and he's like, "Fuck it."
It was actually something very similar to that.
maybe one
No,
of
this
the
place had better review.
one of the old baddie with fatties DM'd him. She's like, "Meet me at this hotel," and he's like,
Yeah.
"All right, booked."
Hey, papi, meet me at this hotel. I'll let you lick my culo.
It's where all the prostitutes go. All right, Big Papa Dev, 55, $5 dono, says, if Biden wins, I'm quitting my job and peacefully protesting Rob's house and looting Tupac for liberty and justice for Joey Bag of Chins. Listen, don't give Trump supporters a bad name. We are not fucking rioting anywhere. We are going to keep it moving, and that's it. It is what it is. Listen, Obama, depending on who you voted for, if you're a Republican or Democrat, Obama was in office for 8 years. We weren't fucking shit up. We were at work and living our life. I mean, 8 years, from 2008 to 2016? Those were some of the best times of my life.
What is a big difference right now between that administration and what's happening currently in the world right now? There's a spamdemic out there. So, yeah. When Obama was president, you were still going to work. You were still going to the gym. You were still going out on Saturday nights. You were still going to Vegas. You were still. Now we're not going to be able to do that.
Sure, but I would say no matter what, no matter who wins this, in 1 year from now, whether it's still Trump or it's Biden, that'll have been almost 2 full years. There is no reason, if you base it on history, in order for a vaccine to get created, manufactured, and distributed, 2 years is about a normal standard.
Let me ask you a question. We already touched on this, though. Vaccine comes out. You taking it?
No.
You said no because you've never taken a vaccine in your life, right?
No, I don't.
Ray, you taking the vaccine when it comes out?
No.
Me neither.
Negative.
So
the perception, though, even if once it's out, 25% of people, it's usually 50% takes a vaccine, but let's just call it 25%. It wouldn't matter about how many people take it. As long as some people are taking it, we go back to normal. So no matter who wins, in 1 more year from now, we should be at a norm. Okay. So either way, whatever, it's over now, right? We don't have to do, it's over. So now we just sit and wait. We got Jabo, $5 dono. It says, I missed my chance to loot last time. Ray, what size shoe you want?
Jesus Christ.
What's the meetup spot, y'all?
All right, so we're all caught up. But yeah, I mean, tonight is an interesting night.
So just to let everybody know,
Size 10, let's go.
Speaking of merch, we do have the beautiful. I'm wearing the red Flex Fit emoji cap, baseball cap, which is available at robertfrank615.com. I see Joey with his finger on the trigger. We have, for the live stream, we have the black front, white back. Couldn't be the other way around because that would be racist, right? If we had the white in the front and the black. I got the black in the front, baby. White in the back. Flex Fit, okay? The emoji is beautiful. And we have the all black, and you know what they say, all black gets the hose in the sack. So we have 3 different colors available. We have small, medium, large, extra large, 2 sizes. They're ready to go. They're in stock. They're shipping out as soon as tomorrow. Remember, guys, I am going to be in Mexico from Thursday to Sunday. So make sure you place your orders tonight, okay? If you're listening to the Glorious House of Gainz podcast on the playback, if it is still Wednesday before 4 p.m., I will ship your shit out right now. After that, you're going to have to wait until Sunday night to get tracking, okay? Also, for those of you out there, okay, this is one thing that kind of, I scratch my head because I just think people don't have, I don't know if it's common sense or what. First of all, we got a picture, right? Well, the person who handles my emails, beautiful person, by the way. Who handles my emails.
Very beautiful person.
Very beautiful person who takes care of all the emails and the questions, the concerns that come through on contact at robertfrank615.com. Somebody had the balls to send through a picture of one of the first round of hats that we came out with. And when I tell you, they were like, hey, the emoji is a little crooked. Now, I believe this person is a Patreon member, so I don't want to give him too much shit, okay? But when I say a little bit crooked, it's like nothing is ever going to be perfect. There's imperfections on every. If you stare at something long enough, you're going to be like, oh yeah, it's not really centered perfectly. It's probably a half of a centimeter to the left. This motherfucker wants a new hat. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to give this motherfucker a new hat. Why? Because he reached out privately. We got people in comment sections of various places asking for new shit. Like, hey, I bought a batch of the old hats. I didn't like the way it fit. Could you hook me up with a new one? What does that do? That tells every other motherfucker in the comment section, oh, I bought one too. I want a new one too. Reach out to me privately. I will hook you up. Okay?
If you guys are looking for some premium merch, feel free to go to gldfng.com and get some premium Go Thing merch.
Joey, can we X that out? What time is this? This is 16 minutes and 40 seconds on the podcast. Yeah, listen, I appreciate I sound like a dick right now, right? But think of it from my point of view. If there is a problem, if somebody emails me privately or they hit me a DM or they hit me up on Patreon privately and say, hey, bro, like, I love what you do. I try to do the fucking, I buy everything you fucking come out with. I was a little unhappy with the fit of XYZ. Just letting you know, bro, I will take care of you all day long. But you make a comment public like, yo, give me a fucking discount on some shit because I didn't like the old shit. Hey.
By the way,
Tell you what.
FYM, Kean is saying it means fuck you mean.
Fuck you mean. Oh, fuck you mean, dog. What else did we have on the list tonight? We do have a contest, by the way. This is what I want to bring up too, okay? Because this week we are going to upload the mailbag and we are going to upload the podcast in a separate order. I made the mistake last week of thinking that people would realize that our mailbag segment and our regular podcast were two separate uploads. Go listen to the podcast. If you have time to listen to the mailbag, knock yourself out. Why does our mailbag on every single platform, almost every, Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, everything that I have access to the analytics, why does the mailbag have like double the amount of downloads as the regular podcast? That means A, people really fucking love the mailbag, or B, they didn't realize that we uploaded a new episode of the Glorious House Gainz podcast.
They're just doing the same thing they do every week.
So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to upload the mailbag first. Then I'm going to upload this episode of the Glorious House Gainz podcast. So that will be the last thing that you see or the first thing you see when you log into iTunes and say, oh, Glorious House Gainz podcast. I thought we made that clear, but apparently we didn't. But then again, maybe people just love the mailbag.
$2 dono from Long Branch Penny Whistle.
Yeah.
It says, started lifting, gained weight, now losing it. Why? Correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, but fat weighs
less than muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat.
So if you're losing weight, are you saying that you gained weight and now you're losing the weight? I mean, you would initially, when you start lifting, you would lose weight ultimately, right? Because
if you're overweight.
Yeah, because fat, once you slim down, all muscle, you're going to be less. Is that correct, Rob?
Listen.
I wouldn't know this because I've never lost weight.
Well, that is true. I would say this. If you are consistently weighing yourself, that is a problem, okay? Go by the mirror. Now, for you,
I should probably get on a scale once in a while.
You should get on a scale once in a while, but it shouldn't. I don't even think you should do a weekly weigh.
Yeah, no.
Some people do that shit every day. Every other day.
People weigh themselves 3 times a day. Okay, when they wake up in the morning, after they have fucking 4 meals, they weigh themselves, and then at night before they go to bed, just so they have 3 different numbers in their head. Listen, let the mirror decide how you look.
Also, you know,
this is a shoot. I swear to God, strike me down with lightning right now.
You probably
if I'm telling a lie. I have not weighed myself in 2020. I have not stepped on a scale. It is October, November now. I have not stepped on a scale in 2020.
Wouldn't you
say? Because I don't give a fuck how much I weigh.
The best person to determine your weight would be other people.
Other people,
and they're like, "Damn, you look good."
Or the mirror, or your clothes. You know how you look when. Now listen, I guesstimate how much I weigh. Someone said, "Yo, what do you weigh?" About 210. I have no idea. I could be 190 right now. I don't fucking know. It all depends on how I look. When I could see, because I know I've been doing this for so long, when I could see the outline of some abs, I know that I'm probably 200 to 205. When I can't see abs at all, I know that I'm probably 210 to 215. If I'm fucking diced and I got veins coming up from my fucking cock all the way up to my fucking chest, like I do in the morning right now, thank you, Tren Hex and Anavar. And, of course, Steel Supplements, available at steelsup615.com, discount code RF10.
I did that because I was trying to be funny with the sexy moan because you were talking about veins. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's
now I think you need
I
that
think
Homer soundbite.
You are
It-
gay.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I misjudged that one.
But yeah. He heard veins. He started getting horny, and he's like, So listen, I know right now I'm probably around 200, or I might be less than 200. I don't know. Weighing yourself, I feel like
It could be a setback. Because
it could be a setback.
It's happened to me where I'm on a streak of a month at the gym, and I notice I lost like barely anything, and then I just am like, oh, who cares? I'll just binge the next 3 days because clearly I'm not doing shit. So it's a setback when probably there was progress there.
Jonathan E. just placed a purchase on robertfrank615.com for an emoji baseball cap. Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, I just saw that come through. Joey, we have some super chats to get to, and then we'll get to our next segment.
Gerardo Pini,
Yeah.
$5 donut.
Hard G.
Says, receive the hat today. Looks awesome. Enjoy Mexico. Hard G.
Goddamn right.
And then Pat R, $5 dono, says, yo,
Low
bros,
fat Pat in the house.
you boys enjoy Mexico while I'm stuck here collecting souls this week.
Pat's on it, man.
Collecting souls.
So let's not avoid this anymore. Okay, I know people want to talk about it. The people that are listening are going to want to listen to it. We're probably going to title this fucking video something about Election Day. Today's Election Day. This is the first time in my life, 42 years old. That's my shoot age, right? I always say I'm 50. I say I'm 60. I say I'm fucking whatever. I'm 42 years old. I voted today for the very first time in my life. It was an experience. I had a tear in my eye when I was sitting there.
Dude, it sucks, but you'll do it again in 4 years.
Yeah.
Because now it's your right to vote. Like, I don't understand why everybody doesn't vote. It's your right.
You know why? Because I never gave a fuck before.
No, I know, but when it's electronic and it's the booth,
yeah,
it's a lot better. I mean, just that's my take on it. You go in the booth, everything's lit up, you press it, it's private or whatever. And when you press the button, you feel like you did something.
Yeah.
Whether you win or lose, if your person voted, at least you could you have the right to complain once you vote. If you don't vote, it sucks because I work with a couple people and they don't even vote, but they're Trump supporters. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you saying you're a Trump supporter for if you don't even vote? You don't support Trump then. You don't support anybody.
Joey, did you do a mail-in ballot or did you go in person?
No, I went in person.
You went
I
today?
like going in person. I went today.
Dude, I went to this morning at like 8:30. I walked in the building, checked in, walked over to the booth, handed my envelope, and walked out. Not even a minute.
Dude,
yeah,
not even a minute.
Same thing.
But then I live in a small town, but there were certain cities where like friends of mine sent me pictures where there's probably a 3.5 hour wait.
Yeah, but again, you know what? You fucking people wait 3.5 hours for the newest fucking Star Wars movie. You wait 3.5 hours
to ride a ride. To ride a ride.
Yeah.
At an
so
amusement
don't
park.
give me. I had people at work today banging out, telling me that they're online for fucking 8 hours. Bro, first of all, you weren't online for 8 hours. But if you were, oh fucking well. Just stay there. You do all this other dumb shit. You have no problem watching 4 hours of TV every day, catching up on fucking binge watching shows. For once every 4 years, to sit there, just suck it up and do it. Because most places like Ray and I went, and probably Rob as well, there's no fucking line. Most people live in normal towns where it's pretty smooth and you're in and out. So, fuck you guys.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I went. It was an experience. Okay, it was nothing what I expected.
What would you think? What was going to happen?
I didn't know what to expect. Okay, but when I looked up my polling place, it was at a fucking firehouse. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to the firehouse. So I fucking grab a coffee for the road. I fucking had 6 minutes away. Head down the road. I fucking park. I get in there. There's a couple cars in the parking lot. I get in there, and they have folding tables with legit pieces of cardboard that someone bent this way. Not like they have dividers or anything.
It's because it's volunteers mostly.
Okay.
That's why. Almost every place is volunteers.
So I come in, and I grab the ballot, and you text me on my way there, and you're like, bro, leave this blank. Don't fill anything out. They're going to ask you top left why you're filling out a provisional ballot. Do not fill it out. I said, all right, cool. I'm not filling it out. When I get there, they told me fill out this part, that part, that. I was like, well, I'm not supposed to fill out this top part, right? No, you're going to fill that out. You're going to pick number 4. They told me what to pick. So I'm reading through everything. I don't know what these fucking things mean.
I don't remember what the 4th one was. Do you remember anything?
I have I don't even remember. I couldn't.
Basically, a provisional ballot is they have to verify that you are who you are. Because typically in a normal election, we wouldn't be filling out provisional ballots. We would just go into the booth, you press the button, beep at the bottom.
So here's another
square,
thing too.
done.
When I go when I went to the government website, to the vote.com, wherever the fuck I went, I read all the things. If you're a first-time voter, you must show identification. I'm a first-time voter. I asked the chick if she needed to see my ID. She goes, no.
So same was mine. But you do write your
license. Yeah, but you voted before.
Yeah, but you write your license number on there.
That is true. I did. I wrote my driver's license number. You didn't?
Well, no, yours. But did you fill out? Did you sit down and fill out one today, or did you do something they had in the mail?
I filled out the one that I got in the mail.
No, Rob and I did.
Yeah, we did
ballots.
A provisional ballot.
We went in there live today, sat down and filled it out. You went and just handed your shit in. We did it differently. So, but it's different when it's the legit way. It's just, I don't know. It's a good feeling. Like you had a fucking say. Whether you win or lose, at least, I mean, I just don't understand why more people don't do it, but whatever.
Listen,
it is what it is.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something too, right? We live in a blue state, New
Dude,
Jersey.
There's actually people putting bullets in eclipse tonight.
I
mean, I did too, but I'm saying that shit is wild.
I believe Trump already lost the state already, from what I saw earlier today. Like he's not going to win the state. Which, do you know the last time a Republican won the state?
Yeah, probably not even before Ronald Reagan.
1992. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is, I know you say really because we're a little bit old, but that was 28 years ago.
That is true. Well, who the fuck was 92?
I want to say Bush, maybe. I don't remember.
Oh, the first Bush, yeah, Bush Senior.
I think maybe. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But either way, it was 92. So yeah, I mean, dude, our state, it's like our vote counted, but not really.
But I'm just like, just look at the landscape of shit, right? New Jersey is quote unquote a blue state. There is, and I'm up and down the road. Listen, I'm back and forth to fucking Fairless Hills, PA, which I'm going 35 minutes.
I know where you're going
way.
with this, and I'm going to tell you why.
I'm going all the way up and down North Jersey. I'm going all the way to fucking Fairfield, driving an hour. I'm going here. I'm all over the state every day. I don't fucking live in like a 15-minute bubble. I'm all over the place every day. I go to every fucking mall in New Jersey. Zero fucking buzz whatsoever for the Biden-Harris campaign. You see a sign here or there, but there's no buzz. Zero buzz. Look at the rallies. Trump has 50,000 people at a fucking airport every fucking state he goes to. Joe Biden's got people sitting in circles. There's 7 people there. I mean, go look at it. There's no rally. Fucking Kamala Harris did a fucking thing. You could hear, it sounds like they're fucking an hour away, like the little claps that she's getting. There's no buzz. How? That's what I'm saying. How is it even possible that this dude even has a chance of winning?
In our state.
Explain to me.
Okay. Because most people say that Trump supporters, this is my opinion, okay? And I thought about this months ago because I figured, okay, it could be close to New Jersey, but the Democrats always win.
Dude, New Jersey's going to take some time.
Silent majority, you would think we call the Trump supporters the silent majority, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're going to come out. But that's out west and shit. Not here, right? We're loudmouths in New Jersey. So you have a lot of the Trump supporters who are like vocal and you're seeing all these signs and they're going to the rallies. But really the silent majority in New Jersey are more like the beta cuck people who won't actually say shit who they're voting for. They just sit inside and they're quiet. And then they came out and then they vote and then they choose Biden. Like they're not going to say shit because they just don't do that because they're soft. That's my opinion. Like they just keep their mouth shut. They don't want to say shit. They don't want to get into an altercation. Think about when you think about a Biden supporter. In your head, aren't you thinking like a beta cuck weak person?
Yeah.
Okay. So would that person get into an altercation? Would they be like, "Oh, fuck you, Trump supporter, Biden 2020"? They won't do that shit. So they stay quiet, and then they all come out and vote, and they just still keep quiet. Do you know what it was like to try to get my wife to tell me who she fucking voted for today? It was like pulling teeth. We've been together 15 years. So my opinion
People
is
are very private about that shit.
yes.
Man.
So a lot of people aren't going to say
Yeah, and a lot
who
of
they
people are vocal as shit, as we can see.
Yeah, well, they are.
Yeah.
But I just think that, especially in this state, it was no surprise that Trump's going to lose.
Watch your mouth. All right.
This
we
state.
can't. We can't
This
have
state.
that. We
This
can't have
state.
that. Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about my experience. Now, I think I fucked up. I should have hung around the poll place, the voting place, for an extra couple of minutes.
Why is that?
I filled out my thing. I did everything that I said. You know, they got people just standing around like helping people if you have questions or whatever. I did everything I was supposed to. I filled out the thing. The guy, I was walking around figuring out where the fuck to put it. I was going to take it back to the lady who found my address and, you know, figured out that I was me. But this one dude stopped me and he was like, "Oh, are you done?" I was like, "Yep." He looks it over. He goes, "Dip, dip, dip." Now, at the very bottom of the ballot, it says your political party. And then it says you do not have to fill this out if it's the primaries or something. I don't know what the fucking primaries are.
No,
I was like, do I have to fill this out? He goes, no, you don't. So I was like, okay. So I didn't have to put down Republican Party or Democratic Party, whatever, right? So I left that blank. So he's looking it over. Okay, yep. He goes, "Nope, you're good." I go, "Okay." He goes, "You're free to go. Thank you." He goes, "Oh, hold on a second. Let's get you a sticker." So the fucking woman gave me the little "I voted today" sticker. And the dude just fucking stood there in the middle of the room holding my fucking ballot. I don't know where he put it. I don't know where it went. He just like waved me off like, "Sayonara, try tomorrow, bro. You're done. Thanks for coming." And I fucking left like an idiot.
Wow, they actually looked at your ballot to see who you voted
Wait, you-
for.
no.
No. They didn't see who I voted for.
Yeah,
I
you
already
put it in the envelope.
I put it in the
They
envelope.
seal.
I sealed it.
Yeah.
But on the top, it has all your information, your home address, your name, your fucking social, your driver's license, all that bullshit. And the dude is just sitting there looking at it just to make sure I didn't miss anything. He was like, nope, you're good. And then he just stood there with it. And
They made
shit.
me put mine right in the box right in front of.
Fuck.
What is your concern?
My concern is that I went voting with an American AF shirt. That gave away who I voted for.
Yeah. But what, you think they're going to like do something with the vote?
Who the fuck knows? I didn't see any cameras anywhere that they're watching
Possibly.
over motherfuckers.
Well, listen, again, I keep voting, and I've never. You're not winning in this state when you're voting for Republicans.
How sad is it that if you wear an American flag shirt or if you have an American flag fucking hat on, you already gave away who you voted for? That's 2020.
Yeah, but listen, we're it's New Jersey, so
And
it's
on the door,
tough.
when you first walk in, it says you cannot, it says any paraphernalia of any candidate is not allowed within 1,000 feet from this premises. So
Really?
even if you were a Trump supporter, you couldn't go. They wouldn't let you in with a MAGA hat.
Huh.
You can't go in because that's influencing the election.
Yeah.
When people are driving to the polling place and the voting place, don't they already know who the fuck they're voting for on their way there and when they get there? Or do they get in there and be like, it's a toss-up. When I get there, I'll figure out what I'm going to do. People already know. Why can't you go and support who you want to? And my dad was telling me today that at the polling place that he went to today, he heard the people vocally that were working at the place shit-talking Trump. How could you even do that? I don't know. Whatever. We have a contest to get to tonight. Ray, how was your experience today? You had a good time?
I told you it was a minute.
A minute, in and out.
Yep.
Did you sit down and at a little
already-
table?
No. I
Oh
already
no,
pre-filled
you
it.
already had
I
yours filled
pre-filled
out.
it out. I walked over. I signed the book saying that
That
I'm
here,
dropping my
I'm
ballot,
here.
and
Okay.
I put it in the box, and that was it.
Yeah.
Do you want a sticker? Fuck no. I laughed at the lady. I was like, no, I'm good.
Shit.
Fuck, I need a sticker.
This is
for
my first time ever getting a sticker,
you
man.
took the sticker?
I took the sticker. I had it on my shirt
I-
all day.
Dude, I wasn't even-
I was so proud.
I wasn't even offered a sticker at my place.
Really?
Not even.
Shit.
But
Kevin, the body, $2 dono says Tupac is so quiet. Probably voted for the Green Party. Tupac is sitting there. Oh man, what a
Joe
guy.
Jorgensen all day.
who is someone named Troll U is in the stream?
Oh, Troll U is always in the stream.
and he says, "Where is Vanessa? I want to clap her cheeks."
Oh yeah, he's a big Vanessa fan.
Vanessa
Vanessa
Zappa-
is not going to come into my streams unless Biden wins,
Yeah.
and then she's going to be all over the
Yeah,
place.
tonight she's definitely not coming in here.
She ain't coming.
She
in.
does though. Respect.
Who Anthony Clark says, where's Max? Max is upstairs, I think.
Yeah, I seen Max in the win.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we are doing a contest tonight. If you want to be a part of the contest, Glorious Podcast on Instagram. We are going to wrap this puppy up a little bit quicker than usual tonight because Ray does have to get up early to go to get beheaded tomorrow in Mexico. So
Just pray nothing actually happens.
Glorious Podcast on Instagram. Make sure you follow the page, everybody. Yeah. And give us your telephone number. We'll give you guys about a minute or so to get all the final submissions in. It's like election night around these motherfucking parts. And we will do a contest. And good luck to the winner. We've been on a really good streak of contest winners.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been months, I feel like, since somebody lost.
The contest tonight, are they going to have to pick Ray or I?
Ray or you, yes.
Oy.
And again, they're going to get – I was thinking about doing something where there's 3 lifelines and the live stream can be a lifeline.
Oh, wow.
Because, listen, the people that are playing the contest, they're probably actively in the live stream, right?
You'd think.
So, but again, the live stream control the fuck out of them. But you would think that you would go with what's the game show where you could go to the audience and the audience tells you what the answer. They write the answer down. They all hold it up.
Deal? No,
maybe I don't know. Whatever it is,
I
but
forget.
the person looks and whatever the majority answer is, that's usually what they pick, right? Anyway, Glorious Podcast on Instagram, by the way. Shout out to all the, you know what? We've been doing these live streams every night. I do want to let you guys know because a lot of people are listening to the playback right now. The live stream that we do weekly, right? We call it the racist live stream. It's really not a racist live stream, but we do, we do like an hour to an hour and a half almost every night, maybe 3-4 nights out of the week. It's a really good time. We have a really good conversation. The mods in there are kicking ass. The super chatters are always fucking hooking us up with donos. And shout out to Jacob McGrady. Oh, I was not supposed to say your last name. I don't want to fucking call out anybody's government, but Jacob just placed an order on robertfrank615.com for a Juicy AF tank top and an American AF baseball tee. So thank you so much, Jacob. And all right, let's go over to the old Instagram here. Let's see how many telephone numbers we have. Let's see who is following the page. We're almost up to 1,200 followers now on that Glorious Podcast.
Imagine
page.
if we had started it 2 years ago.
Did you see the picture that I posted today?
I did.
Of all of us?
Yo, you've been pulling pictures out
Dude,
of the vaults for this
you know what I do? I go to the iPhone, and you know how it has the face recognition?
Yeah.
I'll pick like your face one day, and I'll go to a picture that has all 3 of us in it. I don't care if it's from 2014.
Yeah.
I just pick it, and
because I saw
people are getting a kick out of it.
Yeah, the Halloween one of me eating donuts. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that?
You actually look fucking good in that picture.
Yeah.
You're like handsome.
Yeah. Hey, I think
If I was a chick, I would bang you in that
when
picture.
when I'm in shape, I get hit on. Right now,
You know who you kind of look like a little bit? You kind of look like the Rage 911. Do you know who that is?
No.
Look him, Google him. Rage 911. He was on Tosh.0. He was like a social media fucking. He kind of fell off the map. I think I'm still friends with him on Facebook. The Rage 911.
Let me see.
All right, let's get to these telephone numbers. So Ray,
and while you're doing that, big shout to Jose Luis Resendez.
Okay.
So this guy Luis actually listens to the podcast, and he says that because of us, the round table of testosterone, he was 330 pounds in May. He's down to 285.
Oh, good for him. Wait, 330?
He was 330.
330 to 285. So what's that? To 50-something pounds?
So
60 pounds?
He was like, I still got a lot of work to do, but thank you guys for kind of motivating him. So big shouts to you, bro, man. I like to hear that, man.
You have lost. So wait, how many pounds has he lost? 330 to 285. That's 330. So that would be 45 pounds. He's 45 pounds lost since May. That is 45 more pounds than Joey's lost.
Yeah. And by the way, I can't find anything on the Rage.
Come on, Joey, for real?
Google, there's nothing there.
And
he was on
birthday to you.
Tosh.0.
Happy birthday to you as well, Jose.
The Rage 911.
Let me see if I missed anything
Images.
in the live chat here. Kian says it was her first time voting as well.
Okay. At least
got a
people are
YouTube
out.
channel.
You know, at least people are getting out.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we all have to go to work tomorrow. The day is...
Yeah,
you know,
but
it's
that's
normal.
not necessarily true, Joey. You say, like, originally I said that. Ooh, see, I found pictures of
What
them,
I'm
but they're
saying
not
is
good
voting,
pictures.
it's good to vote.
Because I said this in a live stream the other day, and I kind of take this back. I was like, even if Biden wins, like, we're making a big deal about it. Oh, the world is going to go to shit. Listen, we're still waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning doing our fasted cardio. We're still eating 7 meals a day. We're still going to work. We're still going to the gym. It really doesn't have an impact on our day-to-day lives for the majority of the people. There's maybe 5% of the people in the world that if Biden wins, they're fucked, right? But for the other 95%, you're still going to hustle. But then you think about it. If this motherfucker shuts shit down again, more businesses are going to close. The gyms are going to close. Restaurants are going to close. Your weekends, the suicide rate is going to go up. The divorce rate is going to go up. It's going to be brutal. So, yes, things are going to change. So I take back that statement where it doesn't matter who wins.
And I'm speaking on my behalf of myself. Nothing from me will change because...
Well, you work for a large corporation.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't let anyone dictate my life. Like, you guys tell me to lose weight, eat healthy. Fuck you guys.
Can you do your job from home? If they say you can't come into the office, you have to stay home.
No, I cannot. I need to be at work.
And there is no threat whatsoever of your job ever closing.
There's possibly. Of course there is. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get another fucking job.
Right. Exactly. I mean,
because that's my mentality.
Ray, I'm going to give this to you. So there is 1, 2, 3. Merced is in here too. Shout out to Shout out to Merced. I'm not going to tell you what number Merced is, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
16.
Hold on.
That's the number.
All right, there's 20 on one side and 4 on the other. Give me a number between 1 and 24, Ray.
16, bro.
16. All right, here we go. Number 16, you are not Merced. 5.
Merced's going to win one day.
15, 16.
Just don't want to give him the Zach G treatment.
I got you. You guys going to pick me up here while I'm writing down the number?
Well,
or
dude,
is there
I'm
just going to be awkward silence on the fucking podcast?
Preoccupied.
Yeah, I'm on my phone trying to see because it's funny so I constantly go back and forth between CNN and Fox News.
Yeah.
Because I like to get like an even, spread here. Like I don't like to stick with one of them. And it's funny, depending on which website you go on, it's completely fucking different.
Oh, yeah. Landslide for Biden on CNN. Landslide for Trump on Fox.
It's like, can someone just give me the real fucking data?
No. Two different narratives.
Because someone in the live stream said, okay, just fuck me then, huh?
Yeah, fuck you. Over here, we're trying to run a business here, man.
Somebody pick me up while I'm in there.
Oh, Ray. You still have this ticket here, right? We never announced the name of the winner.
I asked you if you did, and you said yeah.
I thought we did.
Who's not answering the phone?
They have one more ring.
Please leave your message.
Oh, damn, we got burned. Ray, give us that was number 16. Ray, give us another number. 1 through 24.
4.
Damn, we're going 4. All right. Here we go.
While you're doing that, though, someone in the live stream had said that Trump won Pennsylvania. So I'm trying to find it online. I don't see anything of that nature.
That's not surprising.
But, it would be surprising.
Well, that was a battleground state.
Yeah, but Biden's supposed to win that because it's like his home fucking state. So if he does win, it will be...
Trump won Pennsylvania last year. I mean, in 2016, I believe.
But it was like Ray said, it is a battleground, but it would be big news. But I'm not seeing anything like that.
I think I said it was a battleground, not Ray.
No, Ray said. Ray, didn't you say it was a battleground?
I said battleground because it's a new word for me.
Hello?
Yeah. Hey, this is Robert Frank in the Glorious House of Gainz podcast. Who are we speaking with?
Hey. Yes, I'm here.
What's up? What's your name, bro?
Jonathan Espinoza.
John, what's going on, my man? How are you?
I'm good. Me and my family are actually just watching the podcast right now.
Ah, good shit, man. Good shit. Yeah,
family.
Our other oh wait, do we have little kids in the house? I don't want to be cursing up a storm.
No, we're good.
Okay, all right.
Got my teenage boy and my wife here.
All right, very good, very good. So, John, we have one contest tonight. Okay, we want you to be part of it. But I did want to let everybody know before I forget because I'm holding on to this. We are going to give this person last week's Steel Supplements contest winner because I messed up and I didn't announce his name. John Q, as in Quincy.
Okay? You have until next week's episode of the Glorious House of Gainz podcast to reach out to me and to claim your prize, because we messed up last week. We didn't announce, and I did Instagram stories. I did something on Patreon, but again, it's not fair because most people listen to the playback of the episodes. So anyway, John Q, you're on the clock. John E, let's talk to you right now, my man. We have one contest. It's the General AF Trivia. You already know the rules, right? You know what we do, right? You have to pick one of the bros at the table to be your representative. They are going to have 2 lifelines. They're going to have each other as a lifeline, and they're going to have you as a lifeline. And I think what we're going to do tonight, for the very first time, because I picked a lot of medium difficulty questions tonight, we are going to, for the very first time, there is going to be a 3rd lifeline, and it is going to be the live stream. So live stream, you guys are on deck, okay? Please do not answer anything until you guys are called upon. Mods, I know John Nelson is in the house. We have other mods. Kean's in there. If anybody is blasting out answers, please put them in timeout until they are called upon, okay? So, John, who do you want to be your representative tonight, Ray or Joey Bag of Chins?
We're going to go. Ray has been on the ball, so let's go with Ray.
All right, Ray, you were on the clock.
Thank God.
Joey's taint was sweating that you were not going to call on him. All right, Ray, this is the first because there's 8 questions and you have 3 lifelines. Okay? John, you're on the clock. Remember, I mean, you could have Google pulled up all you want. It doesn't matter. Ray, question number 1. If the little hand is on the 12 and the big hand is on the 12, what time is it?
It's 12 o'clock. What kind of question?
That would be correct.
What kind of question is
Question number 2, Ray. What was the name of the toy cowboy in Toy Story?
Woody.
Joey already knew that.
I didn't even need to look at Rob for a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Ray, question number 3. Adolf Hitler was once the leader of what country?
Germany.
Question number 4. What does a tadpole grow into?
A frog.
Damn, Ray is on a fucking roll, baby.
Did
you see these questions beforehand?
Negative, sir.
He's just a smart motherfucker.
I would have hesitated on the Hitler one because I'm not. and that. What was that? A tadpole?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I would not have gotten.
Question number 5, Ray. If you what do you fear if you suffer from claustrophobia?
Tight spaces.
Damn. Ray is pretty much off the hook. He's got 3 lifelines left, and there's 3 questions left.
Thank God you didn't pick me because I thought it was darkness.
Joey.
Question number doing this so nobody ever picks you.
No, I don't know the answers. Do you know when I play like holidays, like for family games, I do not get picked for trivia games because I don't know fucking anything. I've lived in a shell. Like I only know what I know. I don't like know all this random shit. It's just I don't fucking pay attention.
Really?
But
it's
you're probably the smartest person
yes,
that I know.
But specific to things that mean things. Why? At any point in my life, when I need to know that
when a tadpole grows,
comes into a fucking frog, I know what will make me successful. Okay. So that's why I feel like it's important to know a lot about what's important, and I don't need to know shit about all that other stuff.
All right, listen. Live stream, Joey, you are one of Ray's lifelines, and John, you are one of Ray's lifelines as well. So here we go. Question number 6, Ray. The faces of 4 former U.S. presidents are carved into which mountain?
Rushmore. Which mountain? What are you looking for?
All right. I'm going to repeat the question. The faces of 4 former U.S. presidents are carved into which mountain? What is the name of the mountain?
It's Mount Rushmore.
What?
Rushmore.
I think Ray was thinking maybe you meant like a specific mountain, like the Appalachians.
Like the body, yeah.
The Colorado Rockies.
It's called Mount Rushmore. That is the name of the mountain.
That's the
Mountain Rushmore.
Sure, but it probably is part of a bigger mountain.
Mount Rushmore. Sure. Let's get to the next question. Ray, question number 7. All right. Everybody be on standby here. What was Google's original name? The original name for Google before it was Google was what?
That I do not know.
Well, you have Joey as a lifeline, you have John as a lifeline, and you have the live stream as a lifeline. Live stream, don't call it out yet.
John, do you
until
know
he
this
calls
one,
on
John?
you.
Wait, so how do I know about picking this one?
I'm going to ask the question again. What was Google's original name? Google, the search engine. Google, everybody knows what Google is, right? I don't have to explain. There's no trickery. There's no fuckery here. Google. What was their original name?
I think if you don't have it, maybe I have it.
Ray, I know the answer.
All right. Joey says he
there we
knows the
go.
answer. So, Ray, what's your lifeline here? Is it going to be John or is it going to be Joey?
Joey, if you know it.
Were you writing something
I
down?
just wrote what I think it may
Okay.
be.
All right. So the one thing I knew about Google is Google and I share the same birthday. So September 27 is my birthday, and every year that's also Google's birthday, which every year
Why do I feel like you're going to get this wrong?
I have always known that.
Okay.
Now, when we say the original name of Google,
The original name of Google. There is one answer
Yes.
on this, and it sounds like it should be wrong. I'll tell you that now. It's
I
a
know.
ridiculous name.
I know, and
Okay.
it is what we exercise on Thursdays.
Okay, all right. You might be in the right direction now.
It's what some of my friends go to when they get a rub and tug, you would call it.
Yeah.
Back
Yep.
rub.
Yep. Yep.
Back rub.
That is correct.
What? I've never heard of that.
The original name for Google before it was Google was back rub.
I did not know. I've never even heard of that.
All right, here's an easier one. Do you know the name of Facebook? The original name for Facebook?
No,
You don't know that?
I don't know it.
Do you know that, Ray? The answer is the Facebook.
Oh. Okay. All right. John, sorry you lost the trivia. No, I'm just kidding. All right, question number 8. Ray, this is an audio clip. You have 2 lifelines left. You have John E. and you have the live stream. Joe, you want to get queued up to question number 8?
I'm still chewing over back rub.
Back rub was the original name
Well, when
of
they
Google.
when they design these things, they don't anticipate them to be life-changing
Right.
things. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Apple was built in a garage.
Yeah.
They didn't think that they would transform the whole world. So when you're a kid, a teenager, a 20-year-old, you're not trying to think of the name that forever. When Rob made his first Instagram page,
Right.
had he had known he'd have 3 million followers, do you think he would have chosen the name Robert Frank 615?
No,
Exactly.
I would have made it like, I don't know. Whatever.
You wouldn't have had 615 in there.
No, 615 would not have been in there.
Okay.
All right.
So that's the answer to that.
All right, Ray, you have to tell us who is speaking in this audio clip. It is quick, so I am going to allow you to hear it 3 different times. Normally we do 2 times. I will let you hear it 3 times if you need to hear it. But for Jonathan E., okay, this is for all the marbles. Ray, who is speaking in this audio clip.
We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Play that again for us, Joey.
There's no need.
Did that say just as poor as one kid's?
Could you play that
We have
again?
this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Oh, say it was white kids. It sounded like you said one
Poor kids are just as talented as white kids. Ray, do you need to hear it a third time?
I do not.
This is Ray. This is an election night special.
Yeah.
What do you have as your final answer?
Who is speaking, Ray?
That would be Mr. Joseph Biden.
That's correct. All right, John, congratulations. The same exact DM that you DM'd us, your telephone number. I need your full name, shipping address, and your T-shirt size, and we'll get that package out for you tomorrow, my man.
Awesome. Thank you, Ray.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. And make sure when you get the package, make sure you take a picture. We will throw it on the Instagram story. We'll throw it on the page. And, yeah, thank you so much, John, for all the support. 'Cause
Double win tonight.
you're
Awesome.
always
Thank you,
supporting.
guys.
I wonder if anybody else in the
All right,
live
good
stream
night.
actually knew back rub as an answer.
I don't know. Back rub is. I didn't know it.
I bet.
I had no idea.
I bet nobody knew. It was
But again, that was a
September 27th.
question 7. So question 7 is supposed to be a little bit harder. And now let me tell you something. So this is funny. This is a shoot. Before we get to the Ask the Bros segment, Adolf Hitler was once the leader of what country is a medium question. It's not an easy question. It's a medium question. I thought everyone and their mother would know that.
No, because like I said, I would have hesitated because I would have started thinking of a bunch of different countries.
What do you fear if you suffer from claustrophobia is a medium question.
Again, think about people like me who I don't want to say I don't specialize in these things, but I don't know much about history. Okay. And general questions, especially about fucking animals and fucking bullshit like that. I don't know anything about that because why would I?
Google's original name, that was also a medium question. Again, I don't try to pick. I could pick some fucked up questions that no one is going to get the answer to.
I would have thought.
And it's just going to be very awkward because we're going to have no
the
contest
country with
winners.
the most redheads. Yeah, thanks.
Well, I mean, hey, we knew that was for Zach G specifically, and you know, Zach could take it on the chin, right?
What was the answer to that?
It was Scotland.
I would have guessed Ireland.
Most people would have.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Were you on the show that night?
No.
Oh, you weren't here that night.
No,
That it was just me, you, and Kaylee, right?
Yeah, but then he dropped some really hard ones, like, what is guacamole made out of?
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, people still bust my balls about that.
That is true. All right, guys. So this is going to wrap up episode 132 of the Glorious House of Gainz podcast. We are going to do the mailbag. The mailbag is going to be wait, do we have any super chats that we got to get to before? Okay. So super chats are done. Thank you guys for the support. Ask the Bros mailbag is coming up next. And we will see you guys on the next stream. And
Actually,
hopefully the world is still intact.
I lied. There's a super chat that I missed, and the world's going to be intact because those of us, whoever, let's assume Trump does not win. People are not going to do anything. I really believe that because they're upstanding citizens. That's my opinion. I don't know what'll really happen, but that's what I feel.
If you lose, you take it on the fucking chin. You don't fucking go break shit because you're mad.
Yeah, because then how are we any better than the people we've been bitching about, right?
Right.
That's my thing.
Exactly. That's my perfect point. So all the Trump supporters, people like me, who decided to register to vote because they're tired of the anarchy and the looting, the rioting, the protesting, all that bullshit. That's why I decided to vote. I can't now, if Biden wins, I can't go out now and start looting and rioting and protesting and doing all the bullshit because I'm mad about something, because that would be a hypocrite.
Exactly.
Okay.
And hypocrite is a word you've been using a lot lately.
Right.
So you can't be doing that shit. You
Exactly.
you take it on the chin. If that happens.
Joe Biden is your president. If you like it or not, have the same energy you had with Barack. Remember that? No, it's a TikTok thing. Okay.
But I'll tell you what, if Trump wins,
yeah,
I'm going to be so fucking arrogant. I'm really going to be a jerk.
I think a lot of people are going to be.
But if he loses, I take it like a champ. All right, $2 dono. Kevin the Body.
Yeah.
Tupac So Quiet. Probably voted for the Green Party. I said that one, didn't I?
I read that.
You read that one. All right, here's one I did not read because this one's long.
Okay.
This one says...
How much is the dono? If
it's
long.
This is glad I didn't miss this one, baby, because this one is a... Jacob McGrady, $20 dono.
Oh, thank you, Jacob.
Says, bought the Glorious House of Gainz Raglan tee. Sorry.
Raglan.
My eyes are
3/4
fucked up.
sleeve.
Raglan tee. It is amazing. Feels great. You guys are amazing and great motivators. You guys make my days go great when feeling low and unmotivated. Rob, amazing videos. Much love.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate that.
I'm glad I did not miss Jacob McGrady's super chat.
That would have been horrible.
I would have felt like shit.
Yeah, that's a nice dono. Thank you for everybody. Whether you leave $1, you leave $20, we've had people leave $100. Thank you guys so much, because that all goes into the pot, and it definitely helps us out here, keeping the lights on and keeping all the equipment fresh.
Any final things, Rob? Tonight, election night, 2020. Who knows? The world will be in 1 week when you guys come back from Mexico. Our next podcast will be on Thursday of the following week, right?
Yeah.
So you guys aren't going to get a podcast for like a week and 2 days or so, rather than the normal every Thursday. But it will be next Thursday, not this Thursday. Be something.
Yo, who's running out after this tomorrow if Trump wins and grabbing pussies? Who's doing it?
I really don't have any closing moments other than I just hope someone else just bought something on the store. Let's give a shout out. This is what we've been doing all night. Clint Clint M bought a couple of things on the store. Thank you, Clint. Appreciate that.
Because today's the 3rd. The next podcast we'll be talking. You'll have gone to Mexico, come back. It'll be the 12th.
Right.
We're talking 9 days. It's going to be a different world.
Yeah.
What's
going to be Mexico stories. There's going to, if we're still alive, there'll be how the world is behaving, I guess, depending on who wins. If we even know who wins, because aren't they saying that we could be waiting weeks to decide who wins? But I really don't have any closing thoughts.
All right.
I'm anxious to get to the mailbag.
All right. Well, I hope everybody behaves. That's all I want to say. Please, whatever happens, just fucking behave. Please.
Just behave, guys. That's all.
Because we all still have to live with each other in the same goddamn country.
Yeah.
So fucking behave. Anyway, all right, Rob.
Episode 132 for Ray, Joey Bags, Tupac. We are signing out.
Swallows the goal, size is the prize. It's Gainz o'clock, motherfucker. Let's go.
We are on YouTube still. Rob, would you like to say anything closing on YouTube and get to the mailbag?
Thank you. YouTube, there will be a post show. But again, we got to get through the Ask the Bros segment, which we're going to close off the live stream. Just because we don't want any super chats to come in. We want to bang this out and give it its own separate little 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it's going to be. And I'll be back with you guys at probably around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be here or be square, or be there, be square. See you later.
All right. See you later, YouTube.